Did you know those weird coincidences you notice might be messages from the universe? In this video, we'll explore the strange world of synchronicities, where random events might actually have hidden meanings. We'll look at how these moments can guide your life and what they might be trying to tell you. Stay until the end to learn how to understand these signs and use them to unlock your true potential. What are synchronicities? Have you ever experienced a perfectly timed moment that felt like more than just a coincidence? These are synchronicities, events that seem to carry a deeper meaning, almost as if the universe itself is sending you a message. Imagine thinking of an old friend only for them to call you out of the blue, or repeatedly encountering a specific number sequence just when you need reassurance. These moments transcend mere chance. The renowned psychologist Carl Jung introduced the concept of meaningful coincidences to describe such events. Jung believed that synchronicities are not random. Instead, they are deeply intertwined with inner thoughts and emotions. He saw them as bridges connecting our internal experiences with the external world, reflecting how our subconscious mind manifests in our surroundings. Unlike random coincidences, synchronicities feel intentional and often emerge at pivotal moments, offering insight or guidance when needed. For instance, if you're grappling with a difficult decision and suddenly everything around you seems to nudge you in a particular direction, you might be experiencing a synchronicity. Have you noticed that when you're deeply focused on an issue, you start seeing patterns and events that directly relate to your thoughts and feelings? This happens because our emotions and thoughts can act as lenses, making us more receptive to synchronicities. It's as if the universe is speaking directly to us. Jung's work on synchronicities has greatly enhanced our understanding of these phenomena. He suggested that these meaningful coincidences could guide us through life, offering clues and insights aligned with our inner truths and desires. By paying attention to these moments, we can better understand ourselves and our life paths. So the next time you experience a perfectly timed coincidence, consider what it might tell you about your inner world and how it connects to your outer reality. These synchronicities might be more than just chance. They could guide you toward your true potential. The science and psychology of synchronicities. Now that we understand synchronicities and their meaning, let's delve into the science and psychology behind these intriguing experiences. Scientific theories offer various explanations for synchronicities. One theory from quantum physics suggests that all things are interconnected through a concept called quantum entanglement. Imagine two particles that remain linked no matter how far apart they are and can influence each other instantly. This complex and still largely mysterious area of physics opens up fascinating possibilities for understanding how seemingly unrelated events might be connected. Another explanation comes from our brain's remarkable ability to recognize patterns. Humans are naturally wired to seek patterns and connections in everything around them. This trait was crucial for our ancestors' survival, helping them identify threats and opportunities in their environment. Today, this ability can lead us to notice connections between events that others might dismiss as random. When we experience something significant, our brain searches for related patterns, making coincidences feel especially meaningful. Psychologically, our tendency to find meaning in random events is known as apophenia. This phenomenon explains why we might see familiar shapes in clouds or hear hidden messages in music. In the context of synchronicities, apophenia can lead us to perceive a deeper significance in the coincidences we encounter. It's our mind's way of making sense of the world by connecting dots, even when there may not be an intentional connection. Numerous psychological studies provide insights into why we notice synchronicities. Research shows that during times of stress or decision-making, our brains are more likely to search for signs and patterns to help guide us. This heightened awareness can make us more attuned to coincidences, which we interpret as meaningful synchronicities. While synchronicities often feel like mysterious messages from the universe, scientific and psychological explanations exist for why we experience them. Our brain's pattern recognition abilities, the interconnectedness suggested by quantum physics, and our natural tendency to seek meaning all play a role in how we perceive these extraordinary moments. By understanding these aspects, we can appreciate the wonder of synchronicities while recognizing the incredible capacity of the human brain to find connections. The dark side of synchronicities. While synchronicities can feel like magical messages from the universe, we need to be aware of a darker side to these experiences. Misinterpreting these signs can lead to severe risks, from making poor decisions to increasing stress and anxiety. One primary risk is making life-changing decisions based on false beliefs. Imagine someone sees repeated signs that they interpret as an encouragement to quit their stable job and pursue a risky venture. While following your dreams is great, basing such a significant decision on coincidences alone can lead to financial hardship and disappointment. When we overly rely on synchronicities, we might ignore practical considerations and sound advice, which can have dire consequences. Believing in harmful synchronicities can also negatively impact your mental health. Constantly searching for signs and decoding their meanings can be mentally exhausting. This constant state of alertness can lead to heightened anxiety, especially if the signs seem contradictory or unclear. The pressure to interpret every little coincidence can overshadow your ability to make rational decisions, leaving you feeling overwhelmed and stressed. There's also a darker theory that some synchronicities might be influenced by opposing forces. Some people believe that evil entities or energies can create misleading synchronicities to lead you astray. This theory suggests that not all synchronicities come from a benevolent universe looking out for you. Instead, some could be traps meant to deceive you into making harmful choices. Whether you believe in this theory or not, it's a reminder to stay cautious and not blindly trust every perceived sign. Furthermore, people can develop unrealistic expectations from constantly seeking and interpreting synchronicities. They might start to believe that their life is being guided by external forces to the point of ignoring their agency and responsibility. This can create a sense of helplessness and dependency, where they feel that they have little control over their own lives. In extreme cases, this obsession with finding meaning in every event can lead to paranoia. People might start seeing threats or ominous warnings in ordinary occurrences, leading to unnecessary fear and mistrust. This can isolate them from reality and the people around them as they become consumed by their need to find hidden meanings. Synchronicities and self-deception. Now that we've examined the dark side of synchronicities, let's examine another crucial aspect: self-deception. How do our desires and fears shape our perception of these uncanny coincidences? Our minds are influential, and our deepest wants and worries can dramatically influence what we see as signs. You're likelier to notice anything supporting that desire when you desperately want something. On the flip side, you might see warnings everywhere if you're afraid of something. This bias can lead us to see synchronicities where there are none, creating a reality that matches our internal state rather than the objective world. For instance, if you're worried about your job and keep seeing the number 7, you might think it's a sign to take action, even though it's just a random occurrence. Your brain is connecting dots that don't necessarily form a meaningful picture. Self-deception can also happen when we cherry-pick events that fit our narrative and ignore those that don't. This selective attention reinforces our beliefs, making synchronicities seem more convincing. If you're convinced you're meant to travel, you'll notice every travel ad, overhear conversations about trips, and think the universe is telling you to book that flight. Understanding pareidolia and recognizing our biases is key to guarding against self-deception. We can approach synchronicities with a more balanced view by staying aware of how our desires and fears can color our perceptions. This doesn't mean dismissing them entirely, but rather appreciating their potential significance without letting our biases take over. The impact of cultural and personal beliefs. We've explored the dark side and self-deception in synchronicities, but another layer deeply affects how we interpret these moments, our cultural and personal beliefs. Let's dive into how these factors shape our understanding of synchronicities. Cultural beliefs play a significant role in how we perceive and interpret synchronicities. Different cultures have myths, legends, and superstitions that influence what people consider meaningful signs. For instance, in some cultures, seeing a specific animal might be regarded as a good omen. In others, it might be seen as a warning. These cultural narratives shape our expectations and interpretations, making us more likely to see synchronicities that align with these beliefs. Personal beliefs are just as powerful. Our individual experiences, values, and worldviews filter how we see the world. If you believe strongly in fate or destiny, you're more likely to interpret coincidences as signs, guiding you toward your predetermined path. On the other hand, if you're a skeptic, you might dismiss synchronicities as mere chance. A crucial concept to understand here is confirmation bias. This is our tendency to search for, interpret, and remember information that confirms our pre-existing beliefs while ignoring or dismissing evidence that contradicts them. Regarding synchronicities, confirmation bias can make us focus on the events that fit our expectations and overlook those that don't. If you believe the universe is sending you messages, you're more likely to notice events that seem significant and ignore the countless coincidences that don't. So, how can we maintain a balanced perspective when dealing with synchronicities? It's all about awareness and critical thinking. Recognize that your cultural and personal beliefs influence your perception. Stay mindful of confirmation bias and question whether you're seeing what you want to see rather than what is actually there. By doing so, you can appreciate synchronicities for what they are, potentially meaningful moments, without letting them distort your reality. As we've journeyed through the world of synchronicities, we've uncovered both their alluring magic and their potential pitfalls. These moments can feel like whispers from the universe, guiding us and providing profound insights. Yet it's crucial to approach them with a balanced mindset, recognizing the influence of our desires, fears, and cultural backgrounds. Understanding synchronicities involves a blend of curiosity and skepticism. While these experiences can offer meaningful reflections of our inner lives, they can also lead us astray if misinterpreted. By being aware of the psychological mechanisms at play, such as pareidolia and confirmation bias, we can navigate these experiences more wisely. Ultimately, synchronicities can be powerful tools for personal growth. They invite us to look deeper into our thoughts and emotions, encouraging introspection and self-awareness. By maintaining a grounded perspective, we can appreciate the wonder of these moments without letting them control our decisions or create unnecessary anxiety. So, next time you encounter a seemingly significant coincidence, take a moment to reflect. Consider what it might tell you about your inner state and how it fits into the bigger picture of your life. Embrace the mystery, but stay anchored in reality, using these insights to enrich your journey rather than dictate it. Thank you for exploring the fascinating realm of synchronicities with us. If you've had your own experiences or insights, we'd love to hear about them in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for deeper insights into the curious and the unknown.